The prince and his horse rode together in quest for the kingdom, through the forest to the seas, together they shared their victories, while they were running in the rain. From now the castle they came, mystery of fate. Mystery of fate. They entered the hall and arrived at the stable.
So, welcome. Good afternoon, Mr. Ambrose, Rick Ambrose.
Hello, Marco.
Can we give a hand?
Of course.
Okay. Welcome here in my crib. That's
Yes.
and
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, thank you very much. Well, on the couch with Rick Ambrose from the
Chilling.
Yeah, chilling.
A chilling interview.
Yeah. Rick, please introduce yourself to our viewers.
Well, Marco already said so. I'm Rick Ambrose. I played for a long time in the heavy metal band Jewel, which we quit actually in 2003, and we recorded a CD at that time. And last year we released actually the CD on vinyl, and that's actually why I'm here to talk about it and the future of Jewel.
Okay. But you also had some other bands.
Mac 11. I have also a project. It's an industrial project called Jesus in Graceland.
Yeah, I have it. I think it's already older, huh?
It's a little bit older, yeah.
Yeah, I think I have it on a tape somewhere. Not in my discography.
Yeah,
yet,
but probably
but it's not
from me.
Probably, yeah, could be.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
But you back in your career, when did you get involved in hard and heavy music?
I think in 1979, 78.
78.
Yes,
78. Yeah.
I'm old. You can't see it, but I'm very old.
What was the first band you heard?
The first band that I really liked was harder than the normal stuff. It was Deep Purple, of course.
Deep Purple.
Yeah.
Do you remember which album?
Yes, Made in Japan.
Made in Japan. Okay, cool.
That probably was in 72, 73 or something.
Okay, so I don't ask how old you were.
I'm 58.
You're 58?
58. Yes.
I wouldn't say that.
Thank you very much. If you were a woman, I would kiss you right now.
58, okay. You have kissed a lot for me, I think, yeah?
Yeah, but we're not talking here. We're not here to talk about that. So.
Okay. Anyway, when was Jewel your first band?
No. Actually, I played in a band called Shiny.
Shiny?
Yeah, it was not that. We started it, but we didn't release anything. We were in the radios, and but after that, for a while, I was in a band called Roulette.
Roulette.
Yeah.
What kind of music was it?
More
sounds a bit like
glam rock.
Yeah, it sounds
but
like that.
It was not really my music.
Was it in the 80s?
Yes, it was in the 80s. Yeah, it was nice. It was good music, but it was not my style.
Okay.
And then I tried some other bands, and then I got an invitation to sing in Jewel, and they already had a record. Really, it was all. But that was our the first EP.
Yeah.
We took a couple of songs of the recordings, but they already recorded a full album. So I came over there, and I was talking to the guitar player and the manager, and I listened to the music, and then finally I was listening to Mystery of Fate. It was a different title then, but when I hear the music of that song, it was for me there was definitive to go to Jewel.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes it definitive. So, but there was one problem. They already had lyrics. They already had vocal lines.
Who did the vocal lines before you?
The older singer. When it was Sword.
When it was
Yeah,
Sword.
it was on,
Oh,
it was
Sword.
on the edge.
Was it also the band?
With
was not-
Excalibur.
Yeah,
The
but
single.
with Willem Ross was also in that band. Or was it, that was no, that was fuck. So that was also, yes.
I'm not sure because I was not in the band.
Quest, the Speed Chaser, but that's another. That was also from Amsterdam because Jewel was based in Amsterdam.
No, in Haarlem.
Haarlem.
Yes, but yeah, that was the problem. The lyrics and the vocal lines were already there, and I said, okay, I want to do it on one condition,
Yeah.
and that's that I change all the vocal lines and all the lyrics, and the people got a little bit panicked.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they were like, oh my God, but everything is already finished, and I said, and we have to hit the stage in about 3 months, and I said, that's no problem.
Yeah.
I'm going to work hard. I like to work hard, so and that's what we did, and well, the rest is history.
Because when we listen to Jewel, I always describe it as a more faster and more heavier version of Vengeance from Tilburg.
No, probably it was, yeah.
Yeah.
Vengeance was a good band as well.
Yeah, and it's the same kind of party hyper energetic frontman like you, and with the humor and the speed, but Jewel is more faster. It's more like the speed metal influences.
Yeah, well, where Vengeance was more rock,
Melodic, yeah.
we were more metal.
Yeah,
And,
but the same kind of attitude and same.
Actually, I was very good friend of Oscar Holleman.
Oscar
I
Holman.
still am actually, and I knew Leon Goey also very good at the time. We went we were together, hanging around together for a lot of times, So hey, but yeah, he was a good singer and
Frontman
very
too.
good frontman.
Yeah, and there was Jewel had a lot of success back in the mid late 80s, early 90s, because when I was young, I was like 10, 11, 12-year-old when you were in your high days. Even when I was not going to concert, I was familiar with Jewel because Ashock, all the Carregat, you saw the name everywhere in the press, in the Dutch
Yeah,
press.
we played a lot.
Yeah. You played also abroad, many gigs, also outside of the Netherlands?
Yeah, through all Europe.
Yeah?
Yeah, we even been to Russia.
Russia?
Yes.
With another Western name?
Yeah,
Or?
Slauerhoff, but it was not metal. So
Slauerhoff?
later after Slauerhoff quit, they became Kong.
Okay, they were from Holland, huh?
They were from Holland, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that band, yeah. And but you always, the legendary shows. If you watch them on the YouTube, you see the
They still are there.
Yeah, they're still there. I saw you the first time was in the Dynamo Club when you did that reunion show together with Lunatics
Yeah,
Without Skateboards and
yeah.
Defender and
Rusty Cage Festival.
Rusty Cage
Festival.
Rusty Cage Festival. That's actually the Rusty Cage. They did a re-release of our EP
Yeah.
because that was the original, and they did it on CD.
Yeah. Wait, I show you the viewers. This is the legendary debut.
Yeah,
The original press, actually.
looked like me.
Yeah, looked like you. And this is the reissue, which is gatefold, I think. Yeah, I have to open it, but didn't open it yet. But it's a gatefold LP. Looks very nice, very luxury. But what was the reason Jewel split up?
I think the best way to tell this is that because we didn't, because everything is we did ourselves.
Yeah,
We started up our own record label,
yeah,
Classic Trash,
yeah.
and that's where we released all the stuff.
Mhm.
There was no record company picking it up.
Strange, actually.
It was very strange, and
Yeah.
but yeah, when we came to, we had a lot of appointments with a lot of record labels, and they all were like, well, if you do it a little bit like that or a little bit like that, then we might be interested. I said, no,
Influence you.
yeah, but this
influence
is Jewel.
yourself.
This is Jewel, and if you don't want Jewel, You know, if you want another band, you go and take another band. This is Jewel.
Yeah.
You see, this is what you see, this is what you get.
Yeah.
You know, we're not going to change. This is it. This is the package. And but a lot of bands, a lot of record labels, you know, didn't know actually how to work out with it. And because that stays away for a long time, you know, the musicians together, you know, how we get along. Get worse. You know, there were times that the guitar player and I came separated to the shows.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like.
But now I'm working with him
Yeah,
again. Yeah,
that's good. It's
yeah,
going
it works
well.
very well.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. There's also some.
But you know, it's just frustration. It's you get frustrated and you don't know where to go with your frustration because you work so hard to get anywhere, and you need a little luck also. You know, and it's the same with more bands in Holland. There's a lot of good bands in Holland, and they never get that far.
What I gonna say, you know, I'm always open and honest, and this is not a lot of people. Some people sometimes can't stand that because I say what I think, and I also think Jewel was, you know, Henky started, but you are the real. That's not to kiss your ass, but you, the if people talk about Jewel, they talk about you.
Yeah, that's
And
because
that's
I'm a
because
frontman.
maybe also that he was a great guitar player, and he is, but it's also there is no Jewel. Sorry, Nico, and you're a good guy, but yeah, Jewel's Rick, and there is no Jewel without Rick.
Yeah. It's nice you say that, but Jewel is of course not Rick. Jewel is Henky Bakker, Armin Fergus, and we do it with a team. But
I know
because that's why I'm a front man. So I'm in front, and I'm the first thing you see.
Yeah, but you also get the whole whole crowd with you because you're you know, crazy and headbanging and it's
a little bit easier now.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, and that's you have to if you're younger and you're, I don't know how I cannot.
We were energetic. That's actually what we were. We were wild and heavy on the stage. And maybe I was a little bit more wilder and heavier on the stage. Maybe that's the thing.
I don't know. But they split up and you are back now. And you also plan to go to do some shows in the future?
I don't know. No,
you can't say that now.
Maybe. What the plan is I didn't have contact with our guitar player for many years.
Yeah.
And when we released the album last year, the manager and I, we are both in classic thrash.
Mm-hmm.
We were discussing that.
Can you say the name? Who's the manager?
Franklin Misset. Yeah. We discussed that it might be better to get Henky Bakker involved.
Of course.
And because he makes the music, he made the music. So we were talking about that, and I said, we both thought that it was better to get him involved because he was the writer of the music.
Yeah.
And when I called him, we discussed a couple of things. We were talking about the past as well, and we decided not to get it all back up, and instead we want to go straight ahead. You know, it was the past. You know, leave it there. Yeah. You know, it was a strange time when things happened, and everybody changed. Mm-hmm. And what's the good part about it is that we are doing things together now. You can see it as a project. What we're doing right now is that all our Jewel material, what we think is good enough to put on a record, we're going to do it all on an acoustic way.
Okay.
We do it acoustic, totally acoustic.
Okay.
Like right now we worked on La Morta, and that's
of
course
strange,
that was our how you say that, our battle hymn.
It would be hard. It's hard to imagine to hear La Morta acoustic.
Well, I can give you a little tip.
Okay.
It sounds a little bit more bluegrass, country, and western right now.
Okay.
It's very,
Yeah,
it's very different.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
You're a redneck American, so cool. Yeah, that's Dallas Cowboys. Why?
Yeah.
Another question: why you choose for the Dallas Cowboys?
I follow American football since 1989.
1989.
Yeah, and we didn't have it. Sometimes you have it on television, but what I wanted to write lyrics about American football.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I liked it. You know, it looks cool. You know, it's like
Tough guy sport.
Yeah, no. If you look at it, you know, it's gladiators on the field.
Yeah.
So it's powerful to make lyrics about it. So I thought to myself, like, okay, I'm going to write some lyrics, but I need to know the rules, and I need to know more about what's going on in American football. So I got some books from the library, because it was those times.
Yeah.
Now you take internet, but there was no internet. There was no all the scores and stuff I get from USA Today. Every Monday I bought a USA Today to read in the papers which team did, and sometimes on Eurosport there were some American football games.
Well, sometimes.
So I watched it and saw the Dallas Cowboys got a good stack of guys, and they got Aikman, Michael Irvin, they got Emmitt Smith, and they got Jimmy Johnson. That was the coach, and it was actually that was a winning team, but they didn't win. They won 2 games and they lost the rest. And a year after, they win 1 game and lost the rest. But a year after, they became Super Bowl champions.
Oh.
And like in '90, I saw the Cowboys play, and I was like, you know, I got a sort of a sympathy for the club. And that is.
You were in the stadium?
No, never been.
No.
I was in the stadium. I saw American football, Amsterdam Admirals, but
Amsterdam.
I never saw the Dallas Cowboys.
You went sometimes to the
Yeah. I got a nice helmet at home.
Hans Werdekker, weet ik.
Yeah. Oh well.
But we are here for music.
Yeah. Just curious.
Yeah, I know.
But Greg from Tyrant, you know, Tyrant,
Yeah.
USA, he told me the same. Gladiators on the field. He
Okay.
told me the same. Okay, next. Well, that's why. About other bands, McElevin, it was with Manfred and Manfred Saderhoff.
Yes,
Who's doing the Happy Face beer and
and Sky
record.
on
Huh?
drums. Sky
Yeah.
on drums.
Can you also tell me a little bit about that band?
Well, after all the things happened with Jewel, I was like a little bit, you know, frustrated, and I want to make more hardcore power metal music, you know. And that's what actually I started with some hardcore, and when Manfred entered McElevin, it became more power metal, and that's actually what we did.
Bit Pantera-achtig, bit Pantera.
Yeah.
Groove metal a bit.
Yeah. It was powerful, but you know, and you know, it was good to let the aggression go, you know, into the music, and we quit after a couple of years, but not. I don't know actually the reason anymore. No, yeah, it was a good time. We did
many shows also with Metal.
We did many shows, yeah. And we did a long tour with a couple of other bands, and band from Belgium.
Channel Zero.
No, the other one.
Cyclone.
After Dark. No?
After all.
After all. Yeah, and a couple of other bands.
They have a great singer now.
Yeah.
After all, yeah.
First Hatred. We did a tour with. You know, it was a good time, you know, and our guitar player went to Bonaire, so to live there. So
okay.
We had it was done, you know. We had some good times. Actually, right now I'm working on a new project with Manfred.
Yeah, okay.
It's more industrial power metal as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And you
just
also
keep making music. I don't know.
We also built up a lot of contacts with the Bay Area scene. Also. With our friend Ad, who passed away.
Yeah.
He was a good friend of you both, of you and for me and for
Yes.
both. Okay, how did this contacts came? Because I know you're in touch with Exodus, Slayer, Flotsam and Jetsam, a lot of bands from America.
It's all about stay in touch. You know, when we played with bands, we played with Lost Rocket, we played with Exodus. You know, we know all these bands. You know, and I always keep up with these people. You know, send them some messages sometimes.
Yeah.
With Facebook now, it's more easier. In the past, you know, I went to the United States. For example, I had an appointment with Eric Wong from Unjust. They played in Holland a couple of times, so I went to the United States and I gave him a call. I said, I'm coming to America, to San Francisco. He said, oh cool, Rick, when you coming? Now that date, I said, we are in the Pounds. LA Guns is playing.
Oh,
and it's very nice. This very nice story. I was in the Pound,
yeah,
and I was outside because outside you can smoke, and I didn't smoke, but you know all the people went out to smoke, and there was some Adam Deuce from Machine Head was there, Eric Wong was there, and Gary Holt.
Gary Holt was also
yeah. He lived in Sacramento then, but it's 3-hour drive to San Francisco for a show. You know, and he was there as well, and I stand there outside and I saw them, and I was here with Eric Wong, and I hear Gary Holt talking about Dynamo Festival and stuff, and then suddenly Gary Holt say, "Where is fucking Rick?" Yeah. And he turned around and he looked at me.
But they didn't know that you
He didn't know, no. I didn't, yeah, they were talking about it, and Eric was mentioning me, and so everybody was mentioning me. And when we were in the Dynamo Festival, we were in the same hotel, and I was wearing a Dallas Cowboy jacket, and the next day I had a Raiders shirt. So they were sitting, guys from Exodus were sitting there, and we became very good friends. And they said like, what's that, Cowboys and now Raiders? I said, hey man, I'm happy that I can buy something because you can't buy football stuff here.
No.
So Tom Hunting and Gary Holt, they both went away to their room and they came back and...
49ers shirt.
49ers jersey, yeah. Gary gave me a jersey from Merton Hanks, and Tom Hunting tossed me a jersey of Brian Jones.
Wow.
So we were very good friends, you know, but we didn't have much touch, we didn't have much contact because, you know, there was no internet at that time. So he was in that club in the Pound and he was like, where's fucking Rick? And he turned around and I stood there. And he said, Rick, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, San Francisco.
Yeah, that was very nice actually. It was a very nice night. And actually I hang out with Adam Deuce a couple of days after, for a couple of days also, you know, and the morning I flew back to Holland. We were sitting in the Denny's, you know, the restaurant.
Yeah, the road restaurant.
Yes, yeah, very nice. We were eating, and I said, what are you gonna do? I said, yeah, I'm gonna go home today. I said, and you, what are you gonna do? I said, yeah, I'm get on the BART. There was like a sort of a metro, is that the BART, very very famous in San Francisco and Oakland. And it's because I have to rehearsal with my band. Oh, which band you're in? Oh, I play Machine Head. I was two days with him on the road, drinking and having fun.
And your flight?
But that was before. After I fly. So yeah, nice stories.
Also, that Angel you probably know when Andy was only 14, 15 years old when he came for the first time in the Netherlands as a child.
Yeah.
Drummer, huh?
Yeah. I know these guys as well. You know, I know so many of these guys. That's nice. Always nice.
Yeah.
Always nice to have good friends.
Also, some question about now we're talking about Bay Area. What are your top 5 Bay Area thrash albums all time?
Oof.
Maybe sorry that I hope. Yeah. Tell me which one.
That's a hard one. My top 5 or just 5
American thrash albums.
Bonded by Blood from Exodus, of course, and and I like I don't know if they're from the Bay Area actually.
Now, American is okay.
Systematic. It's a very good album. They had Forbidden, of course.
Forbidden.
The first record of Forbidden.
Forbidden Evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, I had the demo before, and it was like fucking great, man. The singer is, and the Legacy before, of course.
Oh, we'll play it after that.
Yeah.
We're gonna play the Legacy after the interview.
Legacy. I remember Zetro because Legacy became Testament, and I know that I know the record so I know it was a tape actually, and I know the tape so well. And Zetro was I think it was Over the Wall or something.
Yeah.
Just one song.
So it's on the Legacy.
Yeah,
It's on the Legacy.
And there was there's a little stop, and Zetro was screaming "Satanic Riot," and I love that so much. And then Testament did it with Shep Billy, and he did something different, and it was like it was good, of course, you know, but I didn't expect it. So that was different for me. Can you remember that?
Yeah.
We're gonna play it.
We're gonna play it afterwards. One moment. Ich bin zurück in einem Moment. Now we are back from the break.
Okay.
This is the album where Rick talked about the demo, 84, 85.
And of course, the best album ever made in the United States still is for me Jack Panzer. Ample Destruction.
I have the original vinyl.
Yeah? Cool. I had it, but I lost all my records.
Ah, fuck. Well, and then what can we expect from you in the near future?
Well, I'm working actually on a couple of projects now. I'm not gonna go back to stage or whatever. Like I said, I'm a little old now, and I think it's time for the youth to go on the stage and to do something. But I still make some projects. I got my own home studio at home, and I record all my vocals at home.
Yeah.
We're working on Jewel, on an acoustic record. I work with Manfred on a project.
We also work on something where we keep private now too.
Yeah.
Surprise.
And I do something with a Norwegian guitar player.
Okay.
And with a guitar player from Bonaire. Oh, the guy also was in Mac11 with Mac11.
Yeah.
And Jesus in Graceland, we work on a second album right now. First album is just finished. It's mastered by Oscar Holman, and it's going to be released, I hope, very soon. It's more industrial and totally different from that.
A bit like Ministry and that kind of stuff.
No, even no, I don't know.
You can't put a label on it.
No.
It's not important.
It's for people, for themselves.
They have to listen to it and check, give their own opinion about it.
Yeah, because I don't know, you know.
Can you tell me where the people can get this great record?
Yes, you can go to our website, Jewel, of course, jewelclassictrash.nl. You can order them there, or you go to Happy Face Records.
Yeah.
They also released, or they sell these albums.
They sell it, they do the distribution also for you.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well,
and maybe with him.
Yeah, if I can get some,
we'll talk about that later.
We're gonna talk about it because our chat for you viewers is over, and now we're gonna get some private chats. Maybe
time flies when you're having fun.
Time flies, yeah. Now, proost.
Yeah.
See you on the road, Rick.
Well, we see each other on the road, on the festivals.
In the couch.
I don't think there's going to be any festival anymore, but
no, Dynamo is already cancelled, right?
Like more will be cancelled, but
is Dynamo already cancelled?
Yeah, I thought so. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay. Well.
Strange times.
Horns up. And see you later. Next week. Next interview will be by Natasha, and then you see me with my ugly face back on the screen. Bye bye.
La Borta.
La Borta.
Hey amigo. You wanna get la Borta?